Morning Capricorn, this is your general energies reading for March. As you can tell, I'm still not very well by my voice, so please bear with me. I know I don't sound the best. I'm trying to make these sound as not good as possible, but it's proving difficult. But the readings have all come up with really good messages so far, so I did want to continue and make sure I get these out. Information for personal readings will be in the drop down box as usual, and please make sure you're following me on my social media, as I'll be putting out more readings over the weekend, pick cards, things like that. Don't think there's a lot more to say there, so I'm going to jump straight in and we'll see what you're working with for the month of March. So Capricorn, we'll have some energies. Let's see what storyline we've got going on here. So Ace of Swords, communication, breakthroughs, clarity, truth and honesty. But we've got the Seven of Wands, which is either standing your ground against a challenge, yet which you will be victorious with the Six of Wands here. The World. So the completion of something and a new potential beginning, like a culmination of something. So this breakthrough that's coming is going to give you the information that you need in order to stand your ground with whatever this challenge is. Victory is coming, bring this particular situation to its culmination. And with this Eight of Cups here, we've got a walking away from something that is no longer fulfilling towards something more. So, let's see what this relates to. What's this Ace of Wands? Sorry, I've got hiccups. Three of Pentacles. So this could be collaboration with others. This is like working together on something. What else could go with this Three of Pentacles? And the Eight of Swords, which is feeling trapped. It's normally like some kind of mental entrapment. So of course, if you're waiting for some kind of Ace of Wands to come through, some kind of clarity or information, perhaps you're feeling trapped at the moment. Without that information. We've got the 6, 7 and 8 of Wands here as well, so we've got progression through something, and we've got 2 8s. We've got the 8 of Swords and the 8 of Cups, which 8s can generally signify some form of abundance. So whatever this situation is and whatever transpires from it could turn out to be bringing some form of abundance, whether that's well, we'll see what form that is as the reading progresses. But yeah, so perhaps you've been feeling trapped in a situation where you've been having to work with others who aren't maybe putting the weight in somewhere. That feels like it could be a thing. But it can be like learning something and building something new, and perhaps that's what you've been wanting to do. You're feeling trapped in a situation at the moment and you may be trying to sort of learn something new, don't really feel like you're getting anywhere at the minute. Like I said, it's kind of stuck and bound energy, but there's a breakthrough coming that's going to help you move forward with that. What's this 7 of Wands, please? Can't take all that. What's the 7 of Wands, please? Oh, 7 of Wands again. This for me means you've got to really, really stand your ground on something. I feel like there's some information coming in about whatever this situation is. And I don't know, just an example that's coming to mind. There's been some kind of lie told by someone that you've been working with somewhere along the way. And You may be trying to get something done, but nobody's really been listening, and you may need to stand your ground to make your voice heard with that to get a fair outcome. Tell me more about these 2 sevens of wands, please. 8 of pentacles. So that's 3 8s now as well, which the 8 of pentacles is working hard on your coins, working hard on your money. Let me get one more to see the context. Can you contextualise this 8 of pentacles, please? Far too many to take there, but again, the 6 of wands showing itself. You may need to stick in with some hard work here on something, because like the 7 of wands being standing ground and the 8 of pentacles working hard to master something, it may mean that you need to stick in with this work thing. Ace of swords again. Breakthroughs and clarity, you need to stand your ground and keep plugging away with whatever this is that you're working on, because there is something coming in with it. What's this 6 of wands, please? 7 of wands, which can be which can be shady behaviour. Just kind of picked that up a little bit a minute ago. Got a lot of 7s going on as well. A lot of 7s and 8s. Can be shady behaviour in the 7 of swords, but it can be strategising. So this might mean that whatever the situation is, you're going to have to play a little clever in order to make sure you get this outcome. Of course, you should still make sure that you're working in your integrity, but you may need to be doing some kind of like digging around to get the information that you need. That's maybe what this Ace of Wands is. In order to be able to get I feel like for somebody, this is quite specific, but there's a situation where somebody's maybe being shady and you're going to need to dig around a bit to get the information that you need in order to prove something, to kind of prove that somebody's been doing wrong or sneaking about, or to bring you the victory. Can you tell me more about this 7 of swords, please? The Fool, which is, it's like leaps of faith. Trying something new. Can you tell me more about this Fool, please? Judgment. Judgment can be, and I feel like in this context, it is, because we've got the 7 of swords here, and I said you may need to kind of like strategise in somewhere, but it does mean acting with an integrity, because judgment, it kind of like reminds you that, there is a judgment day sort of thing. So whatever you're doing, whatever the situation is, to remain within your integrity and kind of trust that the truth, with the Fool here, the trust that the truth is going to come out. It's kind of like rising above a situation, remaining in your integrity and acting in your integrity, despite what's going on around you. It's like truth and justice with this Ace of Swords almost. Like the truth shall set you free type of energy. The truth of the situation will come out. And you may need to act clever. Like say if you normally get into situations where you speak your truth, but it makes you look confrontational, and it means that the situation isn't going your way. Play it clever. Do something differently to what you would normally do in order to get a longer term solution. What's this World card, please? The Star. So we've got healing. So whatever this situation ends up in, actually the Star can be recognition. And again, like we've got this, I feel like whatever this is, the recognition of the truth will be seen. And I feel like it is the healing of the situation. Could be getting noticed for something. Tell me some more about the World and the Star, please. Just going to bring this whole situation to a head. feel like whatever this is, I keep getting drawn back to these 2 sevens of swords, wands, sorry, and then the 7 of swords, which is like really, really digging your heels in and making sure that, you know, like you're strategizing and doing whatever moves you need to do, but you've got to do it in such a way that, you know, you're remaining within your integrity and honesty. With that, we've got the Knight of Wands, which... The Knight of Wands is like fast movement, inspired action. It could be a little bit reckless. It could be whatever the situation is that you're waiting for this other party and you're waiting for this information to come out. It could be kind of like they're going to be a little bit reckless and it will give you whatever it is you're needing to sort this situation out. But I do also feel, as we've got the 8 of Cups there, that this may be you then kind of like, you know, it's kind of like, boom, told you all I was telling the truth, and like, you can all go do one, I'm getting on my horse and I'm riding away from you all, type of thing. That's the energy I'm getting with that. Can we take one more on this Knight of Wands, please? Ten of Pentacles, which is like a long-term career stability. Can be family related. So like, it's like the wider family and descent. So this could have something to do with a family situation too. I do feel like for somebody here, we've got a family situation where, I don't know, maybe everybody's kind of like, I don't want to say you're seen as the black sheep of the family per se, but maybe there's been some family dispute for somebody and everybody's thought you were the one in the wrong, something like that. And this is kind of going to change when the truth of this comes out. It's going to change people's point of view. Again, that feels a bit specific for someone. But also tens, it's kind of like the end of a cycle. So I do feel like you may be riding away from a situation with this Knight of Wands. What's the 8 of Cups? What's the 8 of Cups? This, I can't believe this. The 8 of Cups. This is definitely walking away from situations that aren't fulfilling you. It's like the cups being emotions as well. So it's like I say, this could be some kind of family issue and you're just like done with it and you're walking away. Tell me some more about it, please. 4 of Cups, something being offered and you're not taking it. I feel like there's people going to be offering you apologies and you're just like, nope. No, not interested. That's not for me. Yeah, you're just not interested in whatever this cup is that's being offered to you. Tell me something a little more about that, please. Again, this could be it could be work related. I'm not getting that massively. High Priestess, so could be the uncovering of some kind of truth or knowledge again. The High Priestess, as you know, she's sort of the keeper of secrets. Maybe that you choose to walk away with your integrity and keeping your head up and just sort of saying, no, I'm done with this. Right, I'm going to take Let's take a few from this deck and we'll see what it's got to say. So, any guidance for Capricorn with this, please? Fool again, leap of faith. So this is all about trusting the universe, believing in yourself, listen to your heart and do what gives you joy. I'm not sure how it fits in, but this just literally does mean trusting the universe. You know, taking a leap of faith with something. You'll know how that fits. Anything else? The 8 of Swords. Again, 8 of Swords. You can be free. Make a courageous choice to see your situation. or not seeing things clearly. So you need to take your blindfold off here somewhere. If you're feeling trapped in something, that's like a psychological mindset. It's down to you to remove those binds and that blindfold and see something for what it is. See the truth of something for what it is. It's definitely a truth of some description involved in this. Like something coming out. Take one more, please, for Capricorn. We've had two come out. High Priestess again. Psychic insights and information. Reflection and meditation that provides valuable information. I think this might have a lot to do with something that you know in your gut as well. Like you've had a gut instinct on something. Maybe you haven't been able to prove something up till now, even though you've known the truth. This is kind of like saying trust the process. The truth is coming out. Page of Wands, which is following your passion, ready for a challenge, opportunities for excitement and adventure. Yeah, this is closing off something, closing off some kind of cycle. So it could be walking away from a job where there's been something funny going on, or it could be, like say, walking away from some family or friend situation where there's been something going on. You may be the person that's got the secret and you've kept your mouth shut and you feel like you felt bound, like you can't say this truth, whatever it is. But it's put you in a really bad situation. And it seems that you may have to make a judgment call on whether to share this truth or not. Whether it's going to affect you in the long term. Again, I feel that's a completely different situation for someone else as well, because we seem to have a few different potentials coming through here. But in the end, whatever happens, you're choosing to walk away from something. Choosing to cut a few people off. Choosing to say, no, I'm done with this, whatever it is. So yeah, that's you, Capricorn. Good luck with that, however that works out. But yeah, remember to just trust your intuition and trust the universe has got you back with this. Thank you.